and welcome to tonight's stream. Now, I am going to warn you guys now that my cat is not happy about anything right now, and he is just going to be causing a ruckus. So if you can hear any strange noises, it's probably him. But anyway, hello and welcome. I hope everyone is well. I am not used to streaming at night, and fun fact, I'm actually a morning person severely. So like, I'm already kind of off it, and we haven't even started. But anyway, as we can see, the towers have been completed, mostly, behind us. There's a lot of terraforming. We can also see that I've got some copper ready and some wheat and so many bees. I have been like working on like my bee situation so much, so we have bees. But today we're gonna look at the other thing. I've been really bored recently and I haven't had time to stream, which is why I'm streaming at kind of a late hour for me. It's not late at all, it's like 8 p.m. I don't know where it is, wherever else in the world people might be watching from, but it's 8 p.m. here. So it's not even late, but it's late for me. I'm a bit of an introvert in the evenings, but we're streaming anyway, we're doing it. Okay, so let's have a look at what I've been doing, which is, oh, okay, I thought that. Great start, okay. So in here, we have, oh, I can't fly. We have the area that we are going to be putting in the storage area for now, tonight, probably. I don't know how far we'll get. I realized I needed warped wood for this design, which I don't think I have. So I guess we'll have to work out. I've got a little lava situation here. There's so much going on, it's crazy. Now, I don't know where all the buckets are. I've been trying to refill these. Oh, the bucket's in my inventory, hang on. I've been trying to refill all of these because I always have not enough lava. It's treacherous. Anyway. Okay, we can see I've been trying to get rid of these vines and they just keep coming back. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, here is where our little storage space is going to be. Neville! You can hear my cat. His name is Neville and I love him dearly. But he wants to go outside and he's not allowed outside, and so he's going to have a complaint about it, and we're all going to hear about it. Not only am I going to hear about it, you guys are also going to hear about it. So if you hear caterwauling going on, it's Neville. I mean, maybe this is, I have a cushion strategically placed in my lap so that he will come and just sit here and be happy. Nevy! See? He wants. He's in a bottomless pit of want, as are all cats. I love you, I'm not trying to insult you. This might be the entire stream, it's just listening to him. Maybe it's his stream. Maybe that's what the next thing will be. So we have, it appears, a whole 9 stripped these things. We need a bit more than that. So first little bit, before we get anywhere near copper golems, is to get more warped wood, which is not that great because I always seem to be dying in the nether. Also, subtle brag, because I've been really bored. It's because I haven't had the time to stream, but I've had the time to do things. Would you look at, it's not even like that rich compared to like so many Minecrafts, but I feel rich. Anyway, I need some little gold boots going to the nether so I don't get absolutely bullied by all the creatures of the world, of the underworld, I would suppose. Is it the underworld? I think it's the underworld. I think that's what it's meant to symbolize. Anyway, let's go and get a bunch of warped wood. It's raining outside. Can you tell I'm tired? I don't think you can tell I'm tired. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Anyway, let's go over here. We need to get another portal over here. But anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We need to relax and do what we must do first. So I'm just going to switch out my shoes so I don't get bullied. Now let's get some warped wood. So the design is kind of going to reflect the color palette of the area, but where it even is, I don't really remember where the warped wood is. I know there is warped wood not that far away unless I've deforested it all. I'm too scared to fly in the nether, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, I could, but I'm not that great at flying. I'm not that coordinated. There's some people who are like crazy coordinated with their flying. hear that cat. I really hope it's not too... Oh, that felt personal. I feel like I was pushed off just then. Okay, let's go over here. I think this general direction... Okay, there's a thing. I don't know what they called. There's warpwood up there. But I don't really want to go over there. Okay. I'm on like a cliff. Maybe this is flying time. Maybe if I just ignore the cat. Maybe if I just ignore him. I feel bad though. Like he's not... He's just trying to be heard. You know, we're all trying to be heard in this distance. So I don't really know how much we need. We just need some. We'll get enough. Okay. To remember that way is out. I always get lost in the nether and I don't actually know the coordinates of my portal. I'm sure I did at one point, but I don't anymore. Anyway, how is everyone going? What is going on in the outer world? I'm so tired. I've been like excited about getting a chance to stream, but I think my excitement like used so much energy that I'm quite tired. Okay. Do you guys see what I mean now about him being a little bit of a bottomless pit of want? That is what he is. This might be the whole stream. He might never stop. I promise you, to all people who are concerned of his well-being, he is absolutely fine. He's just, perhaps, a little spoiled. But aren't all cats a little spoiled? I'll get like a stack. Surely I don't need more than a stack of warp logs. Okay. I've already lost track of which way I'm supposed to go to get out of here. Anyway. That's about all that's going on. And yeah. You would think that there was something really wrong. But it's just that it's nighttime and he's not really allowed outside anyhow. But I think that at nighttime he wants to go and be like a crazy cat in the town, and he's always like, oh my god, let me out. Yes! I hear you. You were heard. Oh, there's a ghast. I have mob sounds turned down. Ow. I have mob sounds turned down so you guys don't have to hear all the angry mobs. Oh my god. I have to reply to him. I'm weak. Yeah. Anyway, I lost my train of thought because I was distracted. Okay. Okay. I really intensely forgot which way it was to get out of here. Which is like kind of my only job. Was like, this is the way. I think that is the way. But there was like a ravine that I crossed to get here. And there's no ravine. I think over here, yes, over here. Maybe. Yeah, see, this is where I normally used to get Enderman pelts. Oh, there's a pig. Okay, I should probably eat something. Now that I think of it, I should probably eat something. Okay, can you, like, leave me alone? This pig needs to go away. What are they even called? A hog? Boar? Okay. There's a lot of them, and I don't know why. Why are there so many of them? What reason do they serve in this world? I mean, they're probably a great food source now that I think of it. Don't mind me, I've got to get to higher ground before I get... Okay. Look, I don't know how I'm getting out of here. I'm just trying to follow the path and hope that I made good decisions with the path that I made. That's not good. I think I can... Oh, I one-shot it. Did you guys see that? That was like a professional Minecrafter. I totally am. That is a joke. Okay. Every time. Hello. Oh yeah. I don't know what's going on anymore. I'm just really lost. which is funny, but hello, welcome to me being lost. Like, if I've built stuff, surely I'm near the portal. But I don't see the portal. I'm a bit bewildered. Did I just... Oh, every time I go to the nether, I get lost. What just died? Oh, those things. It's really silly because, like, you would think there might be a lot of cobble down there. Maybe it's that way. But you would think after so long of being in the nether, I would have built some sort of path to the only warp biome. That looks like it's very well built. Maybe that's where the portal is. I only have one portal. It can't be that far. I think it's that way. Okay, watch this, watch this. Okay. That was not my one pro gamer moment. It didn't last very long. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna get knocked off a cliff. Can you, like, not? Whoa. These things have way too much power. You reckon it's this way? Surely I didn't just build random paths in random directions. Oh, there's a pig. It's a child, though. I don't really want to. I don't want to murder a child. I think I might have to, though. Okay, this is where the portal is. See, everything makes sense, and I escaped with my life. Okay, I've got to. Wait, does G? Okay, you're gonna have to tell me. Does GG mean, like, are you saying this good game or like something else? I'm worried I'm missing. I'm really tired right now, and I was like reading that, and I like suddenly thought, and I was like, this is a good game, right? I am correct. Because it'd be really funny if I wasn't. Anyway, but that would be, I don't know, sometimes I'm like, I really just miss, I feel like I'm just turning into an old woman over time, because I just miss where I was thinking. Okay, so we have heaps of this. We're gonna go this way. Oh, whoops. And now we have to get started on some concept of this build. Now, I'm not going to even lie, I didn't gather any materials, as you can see with me needing this. Normally, I'm pretty good with, like, getting what I need before the stream. But in my kind of lostness of just this day, I was just like, I have no idea what's going on. Which is, like, very fun. And so, because of that, I just don't really know what I'm doing. So it's like, it's an adventure for all of us today. Because I just don't know what I'm doing. So, the space that I dug out for this area is, I believe, yeah. So this includes the floor. If that makes sense. Like, I dug out space for the floor as well. Shockingly. So I think that that's how sorry, I'm doing math in my head. I'm not even doing math, I'm just thinking. So we're gonna dig out some more of the area, because basically there's gonna be this nice, pretty, colorful floor, and there's gonna be a staircase. I think here I could do it in this direction, but I think this direction makes more sense. So there'll be a staircase, and then the rest of these areas will be dug out like this to have chests, which I think will work. I'm always afraid that I have miscalculated. But yeah, we'll dig this out. So this is gonna be where the chests are. We might as well put the floor in and then dig out the wall areas where the chests will be, just so that we don't have to, like, constantly be accounting for the floor. So honestly, let's get a shulker, which I need to, like, permanently move in, because this was my starter base here. So this is my frog. Her name is Lady Anura. I love her. But all of my stuff is kind of spread between her and my towers, so I don't really know. It's like kind of inconvenient, but anyway. So this is what we need, or some of this. So we need a lot of, we need a lot of this, because I'm using the same gradient that I used in a lot of my other builds, like that kind of, I can't even think of the words of what they are, but those, the orange wood and the red wood. So we do need a lot of this. I don't know how much acacia wood we have. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know if we have much at all, which could be a little bit of a problem. could be a bit of a problem indeed. I would rather the stream not be a, I don't have anything, that we have to go on a bit of a mission. That's promising. Okay, well, we'll just check it out. I also hope I have some more rockets. Because otherwise the stream really is going to become a... I've gone powder, okay. Life is okay. Everything is okay. I'm not going to make too many, because I don't want to have excess. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't know why I'm getting rid of bone meal. This is delirium. It's already setting in. Where's the gum? Okay, so that was what I was looking for. Anyway, let's see if we have any extra little bits of acacia wood or anything else that I might want. Not much, but a little bit will always be appreciated. Hopefully we just have some lying around. That would be like the wonderful joy of it. Is if we just like open a chest and it's like, wow, that's exactly what I need. We'll find out, but you can see this gradient here. That's what the floor is going to be, and because we're not going to build this today, but there's going to be a big kind of canopy. It's really funny, sometimes I forget that you guys can't see me. I'm like motioning the shape and size of the canopy with my hands. It's going to have, yeah, this big kind of earthy, coppery canopy above. So the orange is going to be kind of bright in the middle, and then it goes out so that we can kind of get this gradient that makes the floor look like it's glowing. Because I've been very decided on this for a while now, that I really want there to be kind of a magical nature vibe. And wherever there's nature, it kind of glows out a little bit. And because of that, we kind of, oh, that's orange. Nice. I was beginning to think we wouldn't find any at all. Why did I make so many acacia slabs? Looks like we're building, and there's some acacia. Okay, we're set, I think. Anyway, I want to have this like glowing effect wherever there's nature, to kind of have this like nature's magical situation, I guess. So because of that, yeah, I really want to, like, I want it to have a glowing effect, and I think it will, I hope. We also need, there's going to be some grass because, again, nature. So don't mind me, I haven't got a silk touch shovel yet or a silk touch axe. So it's like if I want, I have to break it with my thing. Oh, there's no grass block, that's nice. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's get started on this floor, which I hope will look nice. This is the song that sends me insane every stream, because I always use this music. Is the song not Happy Birthday? Like, am I losing my mind? I don't think I am. I think it is Happy Birthday. I think the song is Happy Birthday. Don't mind me, I have to look at a photo to work out exactly how this floor pans out. I always just get a little bit lost. No matter how many times, how many times I do these designs, I always get lost in my own designs. So, we're gonna be kind of grass in the middle in this little triangle, that we're gonna have the copper chest, because hopefully if it works, which it may not, we're gonna have like copper golems to do all the organizing. If it works, which I'm not entirely hopeful about. So where's the middle point? Gotta quickly work out where the middle is, just to make sure that I've got my setup right. So the middle of each area. Don't mind all the noise, my cat is knocking things off. He's in quite a mood. I promise he's a well-behaved cat. He's not a troublemaker. He's just being one tonight. He's just like trying it out. Okay, so that's the middle point. Should be just fine, I hope. And then we're gonna use, so there's gonna be like the chests, right? So there's gonna be a fun little thing in the middle here, and then this is where all of the chests are gonna be sitting on top of, I hope. Anyway, and then we're gonna need more grass than we have right now. Anyway, we can start with this. So we're gonna do it like this. So this will, just so that everyone is perfectly aware, the floor will not be dirt. I'm just letting the grass spread instead of mining all of the grass that I would need. I'm gonna put a torch there for now. So we're gonna do it like that, because it's gonna be diamond shaped. So in the middle here. I don't think this will be stone forever, I'm just doing that as a filler. And then we're gonna do it like that. So this will all be grass. Perfect, okay. From here, we're just gonna kind of surround it. So first of all, we'll start with the brightest color. Like so. And I think it'll look better if I actually drag out this corner a bit, so it's a little bit more of a shape, like that. I think that that looks a little bit nicer, I hope. So we'll do it like that. And then we're literally just gonna keep going around and around to add that kind of glowing gradient effect. So it's like that. I really love this color, and I think it's gonna make it have this, like, it's gonna make it cohesive with like the upper part. I think we should draw this out again, like that. I think that'll look nice. And then we can go around, and I think it's just gonna really, really encourage that like glowing, shiny effect that we'll want. Like until, oops, really annoying. Until we have the canopy, which obviously the roof looks really ugly right now, but once we have the canopy, we will really get to see that glowing kind of effect. Oh, had a little optical illusion just then. Don't mind me. But for now, it'll still have, I think, a pretty cute glowing effect. Like that. I'm so excited for this area. I hope the copper golems behave. Because I don't, whenever I work with like updates, even when I make like the biome, like the mob enclosures, when you work with updates, you are like, it's just, you just don't know what's going on. Oh, I understand. Getting confused for a second there. You don't know what's going on, and so it's like when I made my ghast enclosure, it had so many glitches and people were dying on walls, and I felt really bad. But it was because it's like, you can test it, but because there's still a lot of unknowns about it. Sorry about the traffic noise outside. Because there's a lot of unknowns about it, it's kind of hard to really, really preempt all of the bug fixes and problems that will come with these builds. And same with this one, using the copper golems. I don't really know how this is gonna go, but we'll work it out, we'll work it out. So here we can see the little star. We're just gonna get rid of these little bits of stone. See it start to come together. And I think instead of, because we could, technically, I think we could get away with having, is the music loud enough, by the way? If anyone knows. Sorry, that's gonna look really ugly. I kind of forgot that you'd be able to see that. Don't mind that. But anyway, I hope the music is loud enough. I do. Okay, don't mind me. I'm really trying to work this out. It's like, it's misbehaving a little bit, don't mind me. We're gonna work this out for a second. So I think we'll do it like that. But instead of stopping when we get to the red, because I think, I don't know, I just think if we stop at that point, it'll kind of, like we could just go from red and go out. But I don't think it'll look good, so I think we're gonna do a layer or maybe 2 layers of red, and then we're gonna go back out with the gradient. I think that'll look good. I think that'll look better than kind of just nothing. I hope. Okay. I'm really, it's funny how I make these designs and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. And the second that I get started, I get like absolutely lost within moments. I think we'll do it like that. But I think we might actually add a little, I think that looks better. Yeah, that looks a lot better if we do it like that. And add just a little bit more dimension. Just because the red, there won't be, sorry, I probably just breathed horrifically into the camera, the mic. Don't mind me. I just did it again. Scandalous. Anyway, do it like that. Like that. We need more wood. I need to get out of that habit where whenever I'm like building on like stream or anything, I just start saying, instead of like talking, I start saying, and that, and this. And I'm like, that's really entertaining. Okay. I think it'll look nice though. I really am excited about this. We go around, round off the corners a bit, make it look a bit smoother. I think that's cute. And now we're just gonna go back out with the gradient. We'll go here. And you can kind of already see the glowing effect a little bit, I hope. We'll just go around. I wonder if we should draw out this dark red as well, so it's at least a bit darker on the outside. Can't quite decide. Oh, I'm out of... I sounded so sad then, don't mind me. It was like tragedy struck. I was like, oh, I'm out of red terracotta. I have so much red terracotta. It's like the one thing that I have a major amount of is red terracotta. Okay. This will be green one day. I wonder if it can't spread. Hang on, I'm gonna make it dirt in the middle here for now so that it spreads out a little bit. We're gonna try and keep it, I really don't want to accidentally, because I don't think you guys want to hear kind of the mob sounds. They're turned down, which is good for the audio, but it's not so good for me not getting absolutely scared by the things. And by the things, I mean by the mobs, because I don't hear them. This is another example of me getting absolutely lost in what I'm saying, and I just have to start like talking nonsense. It's like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I have decided, I think for these outer bits, we're going to keep it all mangrove, because it just doesn't seem like, I want this little bit of red to kind of break it up, but it seems like it might diffuse the glowing effect a bit. And there's going to be trees in the corner here, so some of this might even get removed. So I think that is a good plan. I hope you guys agree, because I've decided it's a good plan. Anyway. Okay. So we're gonna get here. Oh, are we out? Oh, no, we're not out. We are not out. Mangrove is the one thing we have plenty of. Which is wonderful. Right now. I did like a run. Because I've noticed a lot of like my inspirations for like Minecrafting, like Hermitcraft members and people. One thing that I really kind of appreciate of their content is the fact that in survival they put so much effort into like gathering resources to the point that it's kind of like they're in creative in some ways. Like they don't have to, like they have so many resources that you can like have a bit of freedom to kind of explore it, because you're not like, oh my god, I don't have this. And I'm trying, kind of an objective of this world is to get to that point of like freedom with the amount of like stuff I have to be able to do that. Like I think that's just a really wonderful way to be. Anyway, so I've been going and gathering heaps of just kind of random resources. So now we're not going to be able to fly very high up, but you can kind of see what I mean with the glowing effect? I think it's pretty cute. And again, the outsides here, I know that they're a bit overly mangrovey right now, but it will have some greenery around there. And this moss will be gone. This is just a placeholder, dare I say. I think that's gonna work, I hope, I think. So now we need to get started on the outside. Because there's not gonna be that many chests. It's kind of, okay, I need to explain with some clarity exactly what I kind of mean in this area. So they're probably, given the fact that it's not going to be that big of a storage area and you always need more storage, it's going to be more of a essentials kind of place, and then I'll have like so it's kind of meant to be that thing of like pretending that you are like in creative, I guess, with all these resources. Oh my god, this is parkour. Watch this is crazy. Anyway, having all of those resources at your fingertips. So this area is kind of like my creative inventory area. And then I'll have like an area for like because you know how you always have excessive blocks. There'll be an area for that. So that's kind of the difference between these areas. This is almost just for decoration. It's like decorative storage. So the little outer areas of here are going to be made out of sandstone. See, and then we're going to go, I reckon, like 2 blocks in. So that's where the chests are going to go. I think that'll look good. And then we're going to have, because obviously this is a space that wouldn't, it's not made out of, it's not into 2s. Whoa, voice crack. Into 2s. So I'm going to put a warped, whatever they're called, warped wood column, I guess, in the middle here to kind of break it up. So that's why I needed the warped wood. Anyway, so we're going to have this. I think it's going to be really cute. I was planning on putting, I don't know if that's going to work. It needs to be a little bit better lit around the chest. So I think we're going to put like that. We're going to put some copper bulbs maybe where these are. Because I think that'll look good, because it's just, the one issue I often have in storage areas is not enough lighting. And even if it's not below the mob lighting, it's often not kind of aesthetic grungy lighting, and instead it kind of just looks like you forgot to light it. Like there's a fine line there. But I don't think I stay within it all the time. So I think this will look good. So we're gonna put this in here. Whoops. And remember, this moss will be gone. That's just a placeholder. And then we're going to put the wall in here. So, yeah, the chests are going to go here. And then I didn't ever really work out what I was going to do with the floor, because obviously you can see the floor under the chest. I'm not quite sure what to do with that, actually. I didn't think that far ahead. Which is a bit of a problem, isn't it? Like, I was caught up in the moment, I guess. Let me have a little think. So we're going to put that there. We do need copper, because we're going to put some copper little feet here. And then if we get rid of this, like so, I think this will work. And then we're going to have a little steps overhang that we haven't done yet. You can kind of see the vision, maybe, I hope. I hope you guys can see the vision now of what I'm going for. There'll be chests in here. Now we're going to put a mangrove beam in each of these corners. It's a bit weird, because, not a mangrove, whatever they're called, a warped stem. Like so. It's a bit weird because there will be trees in each corner. Like little handmade trees, and so you won't really see the little blue beams, but I think it'll just look good if it like peeks out a little bit. So we're going to do it like that. Now, for the area here, this is gonna, I don't know how we're gonna get this to work actually, because this goes a little bit back, and I think that's gonna, it's fine. I'm kind of talking to myself, don't mind me. It's a bit treacherous, and I'm like, kind of start talking to myself. Okay. So let's put these in here. I think this will work. I really do. I really do. I always get a little nervous that it's not going to translate well into the world, but I think today is a lucky day, and it's going pretty okay. So we're going to repeat that. We're going to deal with the floor a little bit later, because I haven't quite decided exactly how we're going to work that out and make it look nice. Because it's always just such a struggle to get the like lighting. I don't know, I find light blocks in Minecraft a little bit challenging, because you know, they're just a bit hard to work with, because they're all intense in their own way. I would love some frog lights. Oh my god. A creeper just fell out of nowhere. What even is this? Where did that come from? I guess that's what I get for not sleeping. Actually, my soul left my body for a second there. That was quite scary. Okay, moving on. My floor has been decimated. What is this? I need to work out where that came from, actually, because that could be a problem. I think it's just a payoff of me not sleeping, tragically, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work with that. We really can work with that. Okay. Let us get this area done, and then we can finally actually look, once this area is at least somewhat done, because we're just gonna, like, I think fence it off for now, and we're gonna put the copper golems, the copper golems in there, and then we'll, like, deal with the rest of what needs to be dealt with. Oops, that was not what I was supposed to be dealing with. Don't mind me. This is, I just get lost sometimes in my own world. Quite literally in my own world. Oh, we're gonna be out of stone soon. Oh well. But no, we're gonna be out of inventory space because of the stone. Anyway. That should be fine. So like that. I don't know, I just like having a nice area. Again, like there'll be a big kind of area where I deal with like my major storage, and then we'll have the kind of aesthetic pretty, this is the essential blocks situation, just because I want to build it. So we'll do that. I'm also going to run out of sandstone. I'm going to run out of a lot of things. There's a lot of things that I'm going to run out of very quickly, because normally before a stream, I like put quite a bit of time into gathering all the stuff, so that I'm not doing this and being like, oh, I have nothing. Touch my hand. So, fun fact of the day about me is I do not have a mouse. I'm playing on a trackpad right now. And so sometimes I have to stretch out my hand, because who plays Minecraft for long amounts of time on a trackpad? I don't know. Insane people who want to be in pain all the time. I don't even know why I do it. I don't know why. Like, it's not that hard to get a hold of a mouse. But I think it's because I'm not in bed right now, but I like playing Minecraft in bed, and like, you obviously need a flat of some kind. I really got stressed. To play Minecraft to play Minecraft with a mouse. So it's just, seems like hard, but I don't know, I think it's probably not the best decision for my well-being right now to be like, yes, I don't need a mouse. I don't know what anyone's talking about. Apologies for loud traffic noise outside. Okay. Do this. Oh, we're out of sandstone. Did we bring any sandstone? We didn't bring any sandstone. Okay, let's see. Ow! Ow! This furthers my argument that I need to set up an elytra course in this world to improve on that skill, because I'm just not that good at it. Like, in the last few streams, the amount of deaths I've had that are all because of elytra is, like, kind of excessive. Is this my sandstone box? This. And let's see if we can get our hands on some copper bulbs. How do you even make copper bulbs? Oops. There's so many copper things. This thing. Okay, that's expensive. Do I even have blaze rods at this point in time? Who has blaze rods at this point in time? I really need to build a blaze farm. That's another thing I need to do, but there's a lot of things. I need a creeper farm first. See, this is some of my, like, I've been trying to just collect excessive amounts of, like, stuff so I can feel like I'm in creative. Welcome to my disorganized chest. There's the blaze rods. It's not many, but it should do. Trying to work out what I can get rid of in my inventory so I'm not quite so overfilled. Okay. Let's deal with this. Oh, that was a wall. Get our hands on some copper. Now the real question is, do we have copper block? Do we? We can just use some copper. To be fair, if you don't, I don't know how anyone would get anywhere without. What was the other thing I needed for the copper bowl? I already forgot. I need redstone. Anyway. I don't remember what I was talking about at all. It left my mind. It's gone. Probably never coming back. That's sad. Anyway, let's do this. This is so expensive. I swear I have some copper blocks. Surely I have copper blocks. I've done so much stuff with copper. Oh, there's some copper bulbs. That's nice. But I have done like an excessive amount of stuff with copper and copper bulbs, I am certain I must have copper blocks somewhere. Oh, well, there's more of them. I probably don't need to even... Probably still do. Well, I'm throwing in the towel. That's as many copper bulbs as we're getting today. Because I can't be bothered finding more. I need to go and do a bit more, whatever they call trial chambers. Get more. But I don't know if you guys... Oh, I have to wax them. I thought this was going to be a mess of a stream, and I was correct. I'm always correct when it comes to being... I really envy people who are night owls. I used to be a night owl, and then one day my brain just did a little flip. And now I'm like the worst kind of person who's like, oh, it's 9 p.m. Time for bed. And it's like, why do I do this? I don't know. What am I looking for? I have no idea. A wax. Now, where did I put... I have like so much wax. What did I do with it? Okay. Here's wax, and I also need a little lever. There's a lever. Okay. We worked it out. We got there in the end. We prevailed. Okay. Okay. Let's go out here. It's just always my brain like half off whenever I'm streaming. Anyway, we should do another episode of the podcast. I don't know if I have anything interesting to talk about though. See, we have the podcast. Yeah. Wait. Oh my god, I hate that it does that. Apple, why did you do that? I don't have anything to talk about. If anyone has any podcast topics that are like interesting, do let me know because I don't have anything to talk about. I also don't have a name for my parrot. My cat was supposed to, not my cat in real life, that cat right there on my bed. Wow, we're really getting up close and personal here. I hope you guys are enjoying this conversation. Because I'm looking right at you, into your soul, dare I say. We are bonding right now over nothing because I can't think of a podcast topic. It's scandalous. Anyway, let's get out of here. We've actually got things to do. Actually, I should sleep. I don't want to get phantomed. I hate when that happens. It's like, is it not kind of nighttime? Is it not sort of nighttime? Anyway, let's watch the sunset. Look how beautiful it is. There is nothing more gorgeously nostalgic and happy and joy-inspiring and lovely than a Minecraft sunset. Like, look at it. Do you not feel happy and full of love and life and happiness right now? Because I do. Anyway, it's time for bed. And Cat is sitting under my chair now, so if you can hear him licking himself, I don't know what to tell you. He wants to be part of the stream. He is the stream. But everyone's watching just so that they can hear. Okay, now he's standing on God knows what. Probably good. I was trying to get him to sit in my lap so that he would be happy and wouldn't be upset with me for not paying attention to him. I was trying to get him to sit in my lap. But I realized you probably would have just heard like cat noises and probably not the kind of like, it's not like fun. Oh, now he's sitting on my feet. He's sitting, you know when they have their little paws tucked in? I don't know how I'm going to break this without breaking them. Okay. 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 I think the floor just has to be mangrove. Is it mangrove or mangrove? I don't know. But either way, it has to be that. I think that's just what's gonna happen. This will look a little better in a minute. I know it looks a bit weird right now. But it'll make sense. I hope. I really hope. And then we can get some mangrove. Oh yeah, let's put our sandstones on the wall. I love that you can stick shulkers on the wall. Like, it just makes everything better. Shulkers were like genuinely best addition ever. Like, they're just perfect in every way. Yeah. Like, I mean, the thing is that there's so many Minecraft updates that are just irreplaceable and like the best thing ever. So it's like, can't really say it's like the best one, but it's like, it's up there. I love chocolate. So we'll do it like that. It'll look cute. It's hard because it's like, I don't think you guys can see the vision yet, because obviously it's like, it's in my head. But, I'm gonna use my fist. But, he's found, my cat has found the one piece of like A4 printer paper that is on my floor for whatever reason, and it sat on it, and it's making a lot of noise, but it's also just kind of cute because it's like the square thing. Okay, I must sit in the square. Okay. Okay. Coming together. We're gonna have to build the staircase here, I think. What we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. I'm going to decide on it now. Otherwise, I'm going to be indecisive about it this whole stream. I'm going to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. And it's like, we do know what we're doing. We are decided. I'm so decided. This will be just good because after a creeper dropped on me from absolutely nowhere, I'm a little bit like afraid of the mob situation. I would rather not have mobs falling on my head if that's at all arrangeable. It would be very nice. It would be wonderfully nice, dare I say. Okay. So here we have 2 areas. I like them. I do like them. Let's do the walls here. So they're going to be sandstone, but they're going to be like a bit textured, I think. So we're going to do, we're going to do a mixture of smooth and not smooth, I think. So imagine sandstone being the original sandstone and me calling it smooth and not smooth. Like, that's kind of rough for sandstone. So if we'll just do like, be there and there. That, I think that'll look cool. Again, a lot of this area is going to be covered by a tree anyway, so it doesn't even really matter. I'm just going to put the light on here for now. Again, there won't be that many torches in this area of the build. It's just kind of keep the mobs out, like, right now. But I think it should be fine. Have it like that. Like, one of these. I get like the smallest little... I didn't get a full stack of smooth stone. I think I got like... Okay. Coming together. I am just blindly determined that it will work. That everything will work. We do need some copper. But we need some of the green kind. Which hopefully... Ow. Case in point about me not being good at flying. It's not a talent of mine. Please let me know, guys, if the music is not loud enough. I can't tell, and I always feel a bit sad because I watch the things back and I'm like, oh my god, like you couldn't hear anything. Like I'm listening to some nice jazz right now, and I'm hoping that you guys are also listening to some nice jazz right now. But remains to be seen. Okay. Where, if I had copper, there it is. Oh, I just started going into theoreticals, like, if I had copper. Wouldn't need any more than 8 for now, I think. We'll get those as well. We need copper. I'm like trying to remember exactly what the plan is here. No, I don't. I need 8. It's fine. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't this sound like Happy Birthday? The song that I'm not sure you guys can hear, I realize. Okay. So we're gonna go here. Again, this will all be enclosed. There won't be an opening there, ow. So like, forgive the whole situation of looking up and just like, focus on the ground. That sounds like an anti-motivational quote. Look to the skies. No, look down. As far as you can down. Anyway. We're gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna... I don't know if we should put copper along here or... I'm being indecisive. Okay, let's just start this. Let's get this area dug out. Now this area I think will stick a bit into the outside. Obviously all of that's going to be terraformed and it won't look like that forever, but it is going to look like that for now. But it should be okay. I think we can get away with it. I really do. I hope. There's a lot of hopes and dreams in this build, okay? Whoops. How did I end up down there? Anyway. I'm still trying to think of podcast topics for my podcast with my parrot. Can you have a podcast by yourself? Or a podcast is always like a 2-person minimum situation? I mean, it's kind of, I guess, depressing to be like, this is my podcast by myself. Or in my case, with a parrot. Like, maybe that is a bit depressing in its own self. But, like, can you, design a podcast, have a podcast by yourself, is the question at hand. Because, like, I feel like you can. Anyway, my parrot counts. The parrot doesn't even have a name, and he counts. As you can see, it sticks a bit into the outside, but we're just going to ignore that for now. And then we'll deal... There's a lot of terraforming that I need to deal with that I'm just avoiding. Not even just in this build, just generally in the entire extent of my build. I just don't really feel like terraforming. So it's like... Yeah... You just have to make peace with it sometimes. Like that. So much smooth sandstone. This build, all of these builds are absorbing an excessive amount of smooth sandstone, like so. Okay. Okay. Trying to see if division works. Sometimes I just, like, for a second, like, zone out a little bit and kind of forget I'm streaming, and I'm just, like, off and away into my brain. But not for long. We're gonna do it like that. As we've done with the other sides, this side will be unique. I think? Yes, it will. Where's my axe? Okay. I'm content. I'm satisfied with the situation as it stands. Like, it looks nice. So I'm trying to work out if this looks better as like a support beam up. I think it looks better down. I think. Whoops. I think it looks better like that. I mean, you can't see the full vision until you add the other, like the... I'm losing my mind. The chest is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna just leave it here for now because it's not that major of a effect either way, I don't think. But I think we can get away with it if it looks a little weird, as long as it works to some degree. I think I'm decided on that. We're gonna do it like that. I play some Stardew on a stream. I used to do when I was doing Twitch streaming before Twitch decided it didn't like me and I couldn't get into my account. I think I can get into it, but I don't know, I couldn't work it out. Anyway, I was streaming a lot of Stardew, which was very fun. Like, Stardew is very fun to stream. Like, obviously Minecraft's great, and my channel is all Minecraft, but like, it's a lot of fun. Kind of, it's just, I don't know, Stardew is just a very fun one to stream, so maybe I'll do some Stardew streams at some point. Okay. Okay. One day I'm gonna stop saying okay every 3 seconds. Probably not today, though. Probably not for a long time. Okay, let's... immediately after. Though I have heard, like, I was watching some random video on YouTube the other day about how filler words, like, those kinds of words, like, are, like, actually, like, really important to, like, language development. So, like, everyone who hates on filler words, I feel like everyone's like, oh, you can't say and what and that and whatever else are the filler words. But, like, apparently it's really important to language development. I don't know how, I didn't pay that much attention, but it was kind of a cool thing that like everyone's always kind of a hater. But actually it's so important. So that's the fun fact of the day. Maybe that's what we do the podcast about. I love learning about language stuff. Like, it's so interesting. Like, it's like just crazy how languages kind of just like show up, and obviously they don't actually show up, but the way that they show up, I'm showing my like, I mean, I was about to say I'm showing my nerd, but like, look at where we are. But I'm showing more of the nerd. Okay. Beginning to come together. I don't think we're gonna completely finish the entire situation of the stream. I mean, of the build, but we're gonna get a good way into it. I think I really want to get the copper golems. Like, that's like the point of the stream, is the copper golems. So I want to get this as far as I can complete, to the point that it's like acceptable for me to put I keep saying the copper golems in, and then I think we're gonna call it a night, just for the sake that I don't have the endurance that some streamers do. One day I will. I think it's a built-up thing, but I just don't know. I mean, maybe one day I will. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know how people are like, I am on the stream. Maybe one day I'll do a challenge where I'll do like a 6-hour stream or something, which is like, I feel like not even that long for some streamers, but for me, the idea of being able to like think straight for that long is like crazy. Anyway. We can kind of see it. Let's get the trees in, because I think that's gonna look cool. I really like this book. I really worked hard on the design of this one. I was really trying to perfect it, just because I was excited about the copper golems and the idea that maybe this time around I won't have to build like a redstone storage system, though I might have to, because I still feel like there's great room for lag. So I'm dubious that this will be a completely smooth, like, yay, we get copper golems, wow. I just have, it's not gonna be that easy. Like, to just get like storage and be like, yay. So there will be a staircase right here, which is very, very exciting, I know. But I'm not going to build it in for now, because it's just kind of a staircase. And for now, I kind of want the copper golems to be contained once I'm finished. So it kind of makes more sense, I think, to just leave that as like a bare wall. And we'll just deal with it later, because it doesn't have any impact on the actual situation. Now we need to go and get, let's see if our fly out of here will be a bit smoother than last time. Oh, would you look at that? I am a pro fly. I need to stop this, where I'm like, yes, I'm amazing at this. And it's like, am I sleep? Let's have a sleep. Let's not. I have yet to have been interfered with by phantoms. I'm trying to keep it that way. I don't remember what I was looking for. I'm looking for, I do remember what I was looking for. I need a bunch of oak wood, which I think I have quite a lot of from I don't think you guys realize just how many hours. I have so many more fun facts than I once did, just based on like the crazy amount of time I've spent just like, I'm just clearing land and watching documentaries. It's been an experience. So that's what we're gonna build it out of. I'm gonna stack around now. I've got a bunch of, where are they? These. A bunch of leaves. I would like to put some pretty little oak. What are they called? I don't remember what they're called at all. There's sticks around. Fence. These things. Yeah, fences. Fun word to forget. To be fair, it's not the most relevant word in the world. I think it's acceptable for me to forget it. So we're just gonna get a few of these. Now, I must admit to you guys, I am not a professional, like some of the gorgeous people on the internet, at building these things. I love a tree. I love a custom tree. I think they're gorgeous. I would not really be able to claim the fame that I am all that good at doing it. It takes a special amount of talent that I have yet to have. But in any case, we're gonna keep a positive attitude because I'm gonna try. So we have this. We have some moss. We have the leaf blocks. I think we have everything we need. So, I really want you guys to see the vision before I get started. When the big canopy that we're not building today, because it's just going to take too long and too many materials, it's going to be a beautiful big canopy over here, made out of like stone and stuff that kind of builds into the roof. It's going to have leaves that kind of come down, and then there's going to be these trees that go up, and they're going to be kind of wrapping around. It kind of has this like thing, kind of the mouth effect almost, for lack of a better word. So I think that I just hope that really kind of shows the effect of, because the trees look a little strange for now, just because I also, where did I put my dirt? Because there is going to be kind of grass and earth going around the sides. I really like, again, it's supposed to have this like solar punk, nature-filled sort of vibe. If we start here, we're just gonna go around here. This will be grass. Obviously it's not right now, but it will be. Sorry, my computer, I hope you guys can't hear through my mic, my computer having a temper tantrum. That would be rather embarrassing. Computer just on a stroke. It's like, I love my computer, and it works probably harder than it should, but sometimes it just can't handle it. Okay. Kind of surprising how hard, like sometimes people are like, haha, you're getting like a big beefy computer so you can play Minecraft, but I feel like Minecraft is like not that easy to run if you're not someone who has like a crazy computer system. Okay, so we're gonna use a bunch of azalea and a bunch of this, a bunch of moss, and our hopes and dreams, because it's gonna be experiment. So you can kind of see, I'll put like a thing here. Maybe. I think this will be covered in grass, obviously. Leaves, whatever it is. Okay. Kind of didn't realize that, like, when you're in creative and you can fly around, it makes it a lot easier to build trees because you're kind of able to really easily take a step back and be like, this thing is wrong. Or so on. This back wall, I haven't quite worked out what I'm going to do with yet. Because I know I don't want it to just be stone, but I also don't know what I want to do with it. I just haven't gotten that far yet. Okay. I'm going to go around. So this is really meant to have a bit of a kind of wrapping around effect. As you can see, like it goes around and it kind of creates a little, almost like, what's the word, like, but like a kind of area around, I don't know what you would call it. Anyway, whatever it is, that is what I'm doing. Okay, let's do it like that. And so it's gonna kind of go up. We need to have a look in a second. I'm gonna laugh if I step back. I think everyone might laugh if I step back and it's the most like atrocious thing that's ever happened. Okay. There's just something wrong with it, isn't there? I think for starters, a good step we could take in fixing that, do that. Also, I just don't think it's rounded enough. I don't know, I built these in creative, but because of the kind of... There's just something wrong with it. But because of the kind of natural way that these things form, it doesn't seem very useful. I don't know if it's possible or not. I don't know if I can get away with this. Like, she's not perfect, is she? I can't quite work out if I can justify this or not. It's not that good looking, is it? Okay, you know what? For the sake of my mental well-being, we're gonna do the trees later. This is alright, this is a tactic. Instead of facing our problems, sometimes avoid your problems for a little bit and then come back to them. See, that's wisdom right there. Avoid your problem. Just because I don't know what's going on right now. Okay. Hang on, we've just got to quickly work out exactly how this is gonna work. So we're gonna build a little centerpiece now. We're just gonna require one of these. And how do you make copper grates? Oh wait, I have copper grates. See, my future thinking is coming handy. That's food. I'm gonna go and grab my little array of copper grates because we're gonna just have a little centerpiece. I just want to put the copper golems in there, honestly. See, we have our little thing. I actually do want one of these to stay this color, this kind of tan color, so I'm gonna wax it. Stay that color, okay. Perfect. How wonderful is this? Let's get it out of here. This is going surprisingly well. So, ouch, okay. This is case in point of what is most deadly about flying, is that I just land somewhere and I think I'm landing perfectly well and everything's wonderful. And it ends up being incredibly deadly. And I'm like, how did that even happen? I think this will look... I think we should put like a bit of copper underneath. And we're gonna put the grate here. And then we're gonna put this here. This will make sense in a second. I know it looks a little silly right now, but it will make sense. Now I need copper. Do I have any copper? Did I bring some with me? I did not. I'm gonna eat something before I fly, because never know. Never know. Okay. Grab some copper. Yeah, I'm just grabbing copper so I can subtly flex. Just in case. In case you guys were interested. So we're gonna get 2 copper chests. This is how you make them, right? Don't... Oh, okay, of course. Of course this is how you make them. How do you make them? Can you not make them? I'm so confused. Why isn't there a recipe for the copper chest? Hang on, let me Google this really quick. Because I'm a bit bewildered. Do you have to go and find them or something? Please don't tell me you have to go and find them. Oh wait, they spawn in with them, don't they? Oh, I'm being silly. I'm being very, very silly, but also, apparently, according to Google, it doesn't really matter anymore. I can just make them. I'm being silly. Leads me on to a problem that I kind of didn't foresee. Do I have any pumpkins? I don't know if I've come across many pumpkins, honestly. That could be a bit of a problem. Okay, we're about to find out. They won't be here if there are any. I don't know. I mean, I've been doing a lot in this world. Surely in that time, I was like, yes, I need a pumpkin. Surely I haven't neglected the pumpkin trades completely. Maybe it'll be in this chest. Hello, Pavlova. Surely. At some point, I was like, yes, this is something that I could use. Pumpkin. Surely. There's no pumpkins. Are there any pumpkin seeds? Surely. Okay, I'm a bit furious. How do you manage to not encounter an entire, like, a single pumpkin? Otherwise, we're gonna have to go on a little bit of a flight. Or even pumpkin seeds. Like, I feel like pumpkin seeds are something you get, like, they're one of those things you just kind of get everywhere. How? Any in here? Okay. Couldn't get that lucky. Well, looks like we're going on a little adventure. Is there any particular place that pumpkins are more common? Golly, I'm curious. I'm gonna laugh even harder if there's a pumpkin right there and like everyone and anyone has seen it and I have not seen it. But I don't see any pumpkin or pumpkin seeds. That's tragic. Oh well, guess we're going on a little adventure. What did you choose? I don't really know which way pumpkins will be. Let's go this way. There's heaps of melons. Is there a pumpkin biome? Villages sometimes have pumpkins, but I think I would have noticed. Oh wait. Okay, I was being over dramatic. There's pumpkins right here. I just haven't managed to get one. Ow. I don't know if I've actually gotten a horse in this entire time. Might as well just get them all. How do you make them into jack-o'-lanterns again? I don't remember at all. I haven't done anything to do. I haven't been much of a pumpkin enthusiast in a while. In this, to be perfectly clear, I love... Like, I don't know if there are many better vegetables, if I'm being entirely honest, than pumpkins. I just think that they're the best thing ever. Like, the other day, I lost my train of thought, I have no idea. Pumpkins. I had a pizza that it was the most fancy thing ever. I don't even remember why it was some fancy thing. I had a slice of pizza that was pumpkin and blue cheese and pine nuts and basil on top, and I was like, am I in heaven? Like, what kind of wonderfulness is that? Ouch. See, why is there so much damage if you don't land correctly with an elytra? Like, why is it so horrible? Anyway, let's get some copper golems. The second I work out how you craft one into a jack-o'-lantern, no, that just makes into seeds. Oh yeah, you share it. Okay, I think you share it. We're gonna make, I think, 4 golems to start. Do they need to be lit? I don't think they do. Surely not. Okay. This is very exciting. Oh, look at it. Look at it. Okay, let's get you wax. You wax? Did I wax the chest or the golem? Yeah, I waxed the golem, I think. So we're gonna put this right here. We're only gonna need 2 of the chests, I think. Let's get the rest of the little guys around here. This is so exciting. I'm so happy. Yeah. I feel like I waxed the chest and not the golem. It would seem like... Okay, it's not wax. It's... Okay. So we're gonna put 2 here. The little cute creatures that they are. And then we're gonna get 2 more. Okay, but they're not like attached to their chest, right? I hope not. Like they can just look in any chest. Let's wax these 2 little guys. Okay, perfect, perfect. Look at that. That is wonderful. Now we need to actually put, what do we actually need to put? I don't remember. I lost my train of thought again. We need to get some wood and put all the chests in. This is why I need a staircase, but the second that I built the staircase, I feel like I'm gonna have copper golems just like crawling through my base. I just have a feeling that they won't stay put. And they'll just be out for more. The little rascals, I suppose. That's a fun word. I haven't used that word before. I'm sure I have. Okay. I'm just gonna bring the wood with me. I don't know how much wood. You guys should see just like how much, like, all of that mining, like land clearing has just been like a crazy amount of jungle wood. And like jungle wood is nice, but I don't have that much of a use or like need for jungle wood. So it seems a bit excessive to have the amount of like jungle wood that I now have. Shame that I like mangrove wood so much, given that it's like the worst thing ever. Mine. Okay. Let's start with this. Now we're going to organize these eventually. Like we're gonna put little. See how much wood they use. I'm gonna need way more wood than I got. I was like a stack of logs. That's gonna be heaps, and I've been proved wrong very quickly. So we'll need to get a bit more leather. Oops. But this should get us somewhere. So we'll put little things on them, little things. Hello, welcome. How are you going? It's Smokey, right? That's the name. Hello and welcome. Also, just like look at how cute they are, guys. I just need to point out just how adorable they are. I just want them as pets. Like I feel like people don't. I mean, obviously people do, but I feel like there's more appreciation needed for just how adorable they are. I feel like I'm gonna need more though. Like 4 of them seems like not that enough. I hope. Sorry, I'm having like a zillion thoughts at once. I really, really hope that they can reach. Like I hope I haven't made this space too big and they're just gonna be like, oh, I don't know what's going on. I might have made a bit of an error there. I mean, I don't know yet, but I have a feeling. I have a feeling I've made a little bit of an error, but that's okay. It's okay. Oh. We're just gonna take it as it goes and hopefully... Okay, we're gonna have to just break this wall for a minute. Don't mind me. Cause like, what if they can't? Like, what if they just get lost? That would be really sad. I'm gonna need way more wood. Crazy. Okay. But I hope they don't get lost. Anyway, how is everyone going? What is going on in the outside world? That is what I want to know. Sometimes when you've been looking at Minecraft too long, it like starts to be like, is this just all there? It's like, this is just like the world. This is the ends of the universe here. Really, it's kind of frustrating because it's like, for how wonderful new updates are, it's like sad how you miss, like, obviously because it takes time, it takes heaps of time to make mods because like they're crazy genius people. But it does mean that there's a delay. Obviously after the update comes, before the mods are updated, and so like I really would love to be recording all of this on Flashback, but it is not possible. So if you aren't seeing any enclosure videos from me, it's because it's impossible. And like, it's really funny because people are like, you can go back, but I'm not that great at installing mods. No. All the tutorials are always not for Mac, for one, which makes sense. Oops. An accident. But it's still like, it's crazy how much is used by chat. It's like a bit scandalous. But like, I'm gonna mind blank. Don't mind me. Like, that's a crazy, I'm gonna need more wood. I'm gonna use all of my, whoops, that was a weak flight. I'm gonna use all of my rockets just getting out of there because I just don't want to, ouch. Ouch. Ah, one day I'll get good at flying. Is this not a happy birthday? Or a Christmas song? Or some song? I don't even know if you guys can hear the music. But it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of crazy. It's like kind of crazy. Oh, hello, Azura. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you today? What is going on with you? I hope it's not late for everyone. I don't know what, like, it's funny because it's quite late where I am. Well, not late. It's like 9:21. But it's late for me to be streaming, but I don't know where all the people in the world are coming from. So it's like, I'm not sure if this is like a late stream or not. I hope it's not. Or like a really early morning stream. That would be also bad. Probably worse. I feel like of the people that enjoy Minecraft content, there's probably a majority of night owls, I would guess. As an assumption. Okay, I'm gonna make a lot of chests. That's as many as we need. That probably is too many. But you never know. It's taking a lot of chests. A lot of chests. Ooh, wait, you're from Morocco. We can't hear the music. Okay, I'll have to fix that in a minute. It's so tragic. Every time I'm like, the ratio is correct. Then it's like, it's not correct. I'll fix that in a moment. But you're from Morocco. What time is it in Morocco? Well, I heard they have a funny fact. One of my friends, I think, was in Morocco recently, and they were talking very highly of the tea from Morocco. I don't know if that's like just a random thing, but I was kind of like, I want to have tea from Morocco. Like I don't know. It's just I really love black tea, and I love countries that serve a lot of black tea because like. We don't really, like, if you want black tea in Australia, you're just gonna get looked at strangely. It's, we just don't really do that, and so, like, a place that's, like, good at making black tea is, like, wonderful. Oh, so it's morning time. Okay, I've worked it out, because I was worrying that. I was like, is it an ideal time in the rest of the world? But it is, it's a good time. Goodness. Sorry, another thing of the hearing is that my cat is being such a funny creature, and he hears my voice go up a little bit in pitch, and he gets really, really thrilled about it, and he's like, oh my god, you're talking to me, we're having a conversation. Ooh. I respect that, I respect that. I really weirdly, I don't like feel the impacts of caffeine. So I've never been much of a coffee drinker, but I've always like enjoyed the aesthetics of coffee. Like, I wish I would drink coffee just so that I could be like the cool people. I don't know why I made so many chests. Like, not that many just needed. But I respect it, I respect it. I don't know, I love the smell of coffee, and I love like all of that kind of vibes, but I just don't. Oh, I'm glad. Have you had a realization, or have I missed the joke? Is the real question. I miss. I'm very slow to jokes, and so I live in constant anxiety with Twitch chats that there are jokes happening, and I am not getting them because it happens so much. Okay, well, wait. I'm gonna have to. Did we have another try? I'm like so jealous. Like, people who drink caffeine are like, I can wake up early in the morning and like be fine. But no, I'm not accusing anything. But it's funny because it's like people are like, yeah, people are like, sorry, my brain just like buffered because my cat jumped off something. Yeah, people are like, I can wake up early in the morning and I can do all of this and be awake, and I'm like, I just don't feel the impacts. I remember one time me and my friend were like, we're gonna pull an all-nighter, And I was like, sure. And so we were like drank heaps of espresso, and then I just went straight to sleep right after it. And I was like, this is not how you be interesting. And it's so sad. There's so many like pros to being able to do that. It's like, oh, thing. Okay, I don't know if I like that tree, but I'm just gonna like ignore that for now and just like pretend that it's not there. We're gonna have another shot at building a tree. Hopefully it goes better than that one. It's so much easier to build trees in creative. I don't know if that sounds obvious, but it's like in creative you can like step, but you can, ouch. You can like fly back. What is that thing? Yeah, I think it is for me because like I get like tired from drinking coffee, and the only impacts I ever get is like people talk about getting anxiety from it, and I get anxious from it, but I have no like extra energy. And it's like, what is this? Like, I would love the extra energy. There are a lot of reasons to why one would want extra energy, and yet it doesn't seem to be like an option for me. But that's okay. Maybe I'll become a... I really like to smell. I was traveling a while ago in Istanbul, and like the way that they made coffee there, well, one of the ways obviously, was really fancy. And when I was watching it, I was like, I wish that I could drink coffee so I could try it. I can't explain how it's done, but it was like a fancy way of making it. Oh my goodness. And I was like, I want that, but I don't know. It's like matcha. When I see people drinking matcha, I'm like, I want to be able to do that, but I don't really like matcha either. I'm the worst with drinks, I guess. I just want to be like those coffee people on like TikTok who are like speaking in like a really ASMR voice. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but the people that are like really, I'm not going to do it because I can't really ASMR. Yeah. Oh wait, like the really like intense coffee, then it must be that. I don't even know, because I just saw that coffee and I was like, it looks really cool. Like the way they make it. But I don't even know. The thing is, I don't even drink much of it. I'm just not much of it. It's really funny. I'm not much of a flavored liquids kind of person. Oh, that's my axe. Ooh. If I can find it here, I'll totally try it. Because, like, that could be very nice. Because I don't know. Again, it's like, I'm not opposed to the taste of coffee. But you know what I mean? Like, the ASMR people who are, like, making coffee and they're, like, speaking in their, like, fancy grungy voices. And I'm like, surely it's not that serious. Like, surely. That's meant to be a root. I don't know if it's giving the effect that it's supposed to be. But, and that's the same with matcha people. Is people who are like making matcha online and they're doing it in like their really fancy ways. And I'm like, that's really cool. But why are you speaking like that? Okay, wait. So if we have a little root situation, and then we have, okay, hang on, this is a bit of a theoretical moment suddenly. We're gonna, I don't like that one. Oh no, I respect it. It's funny, I don't know. I respect it. I do want to try, like, it's like how I really want to. Is it? I mean, I guess that makes sense. I mean, it's expensive enough here. I'm going to Japan in a couple of months. Probably sooner than that. And because it's quite expensive here, but I think it'll be cheaper in Japan. Obviously, I think it'll be cheaper in Japan. Maybe it'll be more expensive and I'll get tourist trapped. Who knows? But so it's annoying that it's I mean, maybe it makes sense because it's like the further away you get from. I mean, I would imagine that like matcha is not just made in Japan, but I don't know. More sense. But yeah, like people have like said you have to bring back matcha because it's cheaper. That I don't know if this is working. I have this feeling that it is not working. Okay, hang on. I got so distracted. I'm gonna try and fix the music. This is gonna look really clunky for a minute. I apologize. I can't. Mac is a bit of a pain, so you can't switch screens without showing the OBS for a second. So just like pretend that you can't see this. I'm gonna fix the music really quickly. Don't mind me. I hope you guys can hear it. It's the most clunky thing in the world. I'm so sorry. It's this issue because of the way like everyone else who streams can do like the Mac, like this just sharing one screen. I don't know why, but Mac, it's impossible to do that. You can only share your whole screen. And so I can't like switch out of it neatly. And so it's like got this really clunky little kind of thing that it does. And it's the worst. But don't mind that. But hopefully the music is a bit better. If it's too loud, don't let me know. I like test it, but the issue is that when I test it, what's Boga Cam? I hope I'm saying that right. Wait, is that like one of the camera like screen sharing things? I don't know. But I think I know which one. It's very familiar to me, the word, but I can't remember. But I'll have to try. I mean, eventually I'll have to probably get, I don't know what they're called. The little stream deck things to make it a little bit easier. That does not look good. I don't know why my trees are failing today. Maybe I'm not in like the tree mindset. Like I feel like, oh, like an animation for like between the slides. I mean, I'll look it up. I'll look into it because it is like, it's such a problem. The Switch, like I hate the Switch because it's so clunky. I just want to look at these guys for a second. Like, look at how cute they are. It'd be really, it's like, I don't know. Oh, like the VTuber thing, like with the moving thing. I'll look into it because it could be very fun. Okay, I'm just like, this is like just bringing me joy, just watching the things. But yeah, I'll totally look into it because it's interesting. It's all a thing. Hang on, let me Google it right now whilst we're watching these guys just doing their thing. Which brings me so much joy. Actually, I'll Google it later, but still. Because I can't... Okay, I was trying to Google it just then and like my computer can't run... My computer can't run the internet thing. Oh wait, what that's... Okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't Google it then. You're making my life hard right now. I'm so bewildered. What is going on? Well, lucky I didn't Google it then. It was really funny. My computer was like not powering because it's like running too many things at once. And it like had a bit of a freak out and was like, oh my god, no, we can't be doing this. But my computer was maybe boding me well. But oh well. So I'm afraid that I'm gonna have to leave you guys soon. Because it is getting too late in the evening. So, okay guys, I have got to actually get this done. Ouch. I'm so confused. Anyway. Let's get this. Okay, so we've got to get the last little bits of this done, which is going to take a minute. We've got to get, like, I think we should do the, whatever they're called, the item frame things, so that I can get it done, because I don't think, like, in this stream, I would love to get, like, the staircases into it, but I just don't think, I think they're gonna go, like, running. Wait, is that sorry? Oh, no, don't be sorry. Luckily, I didn't get that far. That's funny. But still. What is it? I'm so bewildered at this point in time. But that I'm still kind of laughing at the fact that my computer was like running defensive just then. It was like, no. Anyway, okay guys, let's quickly get... I don't really want to murder. I'm so sorry guys, this is like murder for a minute. We need leather! But I'm bewildered. So is it like a different thing? Like, do you mean like the VTuber model thing? Because like, I think I know what you mean with those ones. Like the moving things. Like the ones that I'm like, what's her name? Zombie Cleo. Their name, sorry. Zombie Cleo, the like YouTuber, they use one of them. Is that what you mean? I'm bewildered. Oh well. Okay, okay. Let's get some more of these guys. Like, I think I know what you mean. I don't know. Oh, sorry, cow. I think I know which one. I think I do. I really do think I know what you mean. I think like the thing that whatever her name is. Yeah, whatever their name is. Thing. Ooh, I'll have a look. I think in the literal sense of the same reason Google is saving, I can't open another thing with my computer on it. But I will have a look. I will have a look. But I think I really do think I know which ones you mean though. Like, I've seen Zombie Cleo use them and probably a few other people. Okay. Let's get it. But I will look at it, but again, I don't think. My poor computer, you can probably see little lags when I move too much. Because it's like, yeah, it's just, it's too, it doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all. But I'm gonna have to leave you guys soon. It's really funny. Because I'm like, not, hello and welcome. Ow. Oh, it didn't even hurt, but hello and welcome. How are you going? Cool kid. Okay. So, but I will have to leave you guys soon because it's kind of funny. As someone who is not a night person, as much as I wish I was. I don't really wish I was a night person, but I wish I was more of an evening person. It's like nearly 10 o'clock and it's like past my bedtime. So it's like kind of funny. Still, how are you going, cool kid? I'm just trying to work out, it's one of these annoying, oh wait, the chests? Like, why do chests render out so quickly? Do you guys see that? No, this is still, okay. What I was trying to do is we're going to get some of the item frames. I don't actually, again, it's really funny, we get to this hour of the evening and I'm like, kind of out of business. It's really quite funny. Like, I just start going a bit loopy. Okay, but you guys can kind of see the vibe we've got going here. I just don't like the trees. It's messing with my mind a bit. I think because it's quite late in the thing. I'm going good. I'm just sleepy. It's really funny. I'm such not an evening person. To the point that I like start going a bit crazy, but it's good that you're going good. I should get the rest of the lava. I'm trying to, maybe I shouldn't get the lava. So I mean, again, it's really funny because I'm not an evening person. That is the worst being like a morning person streamer because when I stream in the morning here, it's like not an ideal time in like most of the rest of the world. And so it kind of, it's like not a good time to stream, so I have to stream in the evening, but then it's like I'm a little bit delirious. And so sometimes I just go a little bit crazy. But it's a bit crazy. Okay. Hang on. I've lost track of what I was doing. This is what I mean that I'm tired. It's so funny because I keep thinking of things I'm gonna do, but I think because I'm a bit sleepy, I just keep forgetting. But I think I just don't like the trees. And it's messing my entire rhythm up, is the fact that I don't like. Okay, so we have obviously one and the other isn't like completely chill, but like we have this one that's a bit more like squat, and I don't like that one at all. But this one is okay, but it doesn't quite look like a tree, does it? Like the trees, because obviously I have built a lot of this build. Like I've built a lot of this build in creative, and the trees looks good in creative. But I just can't seem to get the same effect. Maybe if I add some oak leaves for a little bit of like texture differentiation. I don't know if it's too one-dimensional, so let's test that, because like I am struggling. Okay, we're gonna see if this works. The real question is, do I have any? I think I do. Yeah, here. We'll use some jungle leaves. We'll see if we get that to work. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is not going to be open, by the way. Just in case anyone's wondering, like this area, I know it's open right now, but it won't be open. Like that's not the final look. Oh wait, because we're in a jungle, the bright green, no, that won't work at all. In any other biome, these will be kind of similar colored, but because we're in a jungle, it won't. Okay, that doesn't work. We're just gonna have to make it work as it is. Am I right in that? Because it's really weird. When I was testing these designs, these colors were very similar, but it must be the jungle. I want to test that. Hang on, don't mind me. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, if we go out of here to like a different biome. I hope the music's okay, by the way. I forgot to ask. But, so if we put it here, see how they're kind of similar colors? But for some reason, jungle just like disagrees with that. Oh well. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to leave you guys soon. I still don't quite understand how like the streamers of the world stream like just forever and ever and have like complete endurance, and then like I just don't have too much endurance. I just don't have it. Maybe it takes time. Still. Okay. Trying to get rid of, on the subject of things, because it's kind of, how am I supposed to get that down? Do you think I can do a flyby? You can really tell I'm starting to get delirious. Okay, I can't do a flyby. Surely I can though, like this doesn't need to be this hard, because I really want to get rid of that. It's annoying me. Okay, this is not going to work out. Maybe it is a bit doomed. Maybe it's a little bit doomed. But like, I really want to get, that's really bothering me now. Okay, it looks like we're building up. I really am getting to a point of mild delirium, don't mind me. It's really funny. I wish I could be. I used to be a night owl. I feel like most of the world these days is a night owl. Okay, that's nice. It's the one con, like, jungle biomes are like, really beautiful for like the you know, the ground color and like the thing and stuff. Oh, hello again, Azura. I am going very, very good. How are you going? What's going on in your world? What's going on in everyone's world? It's like, what is going on? No, it's just so funny. Just some people who have ability to stay more conscious than me. But anyway, what I was trying to say before I got distracted again is that all of these little vines on the side of things in jungle biomes are the worst thing that anyone has ever created. And I'm very, 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 very salty about it. It's like beautiful, beautiful biome. But why are there vines everywhere? I feel like there does not need to be vines everywhere. Does not need to be a thing at all. Oh well, let's not get phantomed. Okay. Again, on the fact that I don't have a mouse, my hands hurt so much. Oh, this is so bad. This is probably why I can't stream for long amounts of time, is because for some reason, I have never decided to invest in a mouse. I'm doing everything that I'm doing on a trackpad, and it really is not good for my like long-term happiness. And I don't know why I do it. It's kind of one of those things of like, I have caused this problem entirely. And yet, I'm just like, it's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. Let's go up here. Okay. But I will be leaving you guys soonish. Much as I'm having so much fun. It's really funny, I keep saying that, but I think I'm just struggling. I'm on a bit of a momentum right now, and I'm trying to be productive with the momentum to get rid of these vines because they're such a problem. And so it's like, even though I'm like, I'm leaving, I'm like, but it's because I'm going to Japan soon, and so I won't be able to stream, and so I'm really trying to like take all the time I have to stream and do stuff like this whilst I can. It's a lot of fun to me. But obviously it's not good, like, I can't be doing that. Which is why if I suddenly disappear off the face of the earth for a moment, that's why. But anyway. Let me deal with some of these vines. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope the stream was enjoyable, despite it's so sad that the music wasn't audible for most of it. So, such is life. I have to keep myself awake for a bit longer. My cat, by the way, if anyone was wondering, my cat has settled into my lap. You can hear any noise, that's him, but it's very nice and warming, but it's also not really helping with my trying to stay conscious for a bit longer. I think this is cool. I mean, the effect is only halfway, because even though it's cool, it'll look a lot cooler once it has the roof on. And soon, this will all be closed up and the exit/entry will be through here instead of through the area that I'm going through right now. I'm gonna curve this nicely, and I'm gonna have like a little waterfall coming through here, I think. Remains to be seen. That's the vision. There's a lot of terraforming that needs to go into this. I'm not a terraformer, but it's still like, it's needed. Like, the people that like make really, really cool bases are like people who are like terraformers. I'm still not sure. Like, a few streams ago I was like arguing with this tower for like so long because it still looks a bit strange. Like, you can see the corners are a bit odd. Because something went wrong somewhere along the way. I'm not quite sure where, but it went wrong somewhere, somehow, somewhat, somewhere. And I'm not quite sure what to do about it yet. But I don't know if you guys can see it, but like, hang on, let me show a better look. Make sure my wings aren't dying. You can see it's supposed to point up like these two at the edges, but it kind of goes flat instead. And I'm not sure why. I don't know why that happened. Like, I don't know. I'm just a bit dubious about the situation. But still. I suppose we'll work it out. Ah, I think... Get an outfit check. I really like this mod. Like the mod that makes your armor not like armor. Because it's kind of sometimes a bit tragic when you're like trying to... Yeah, when you're trying to stream and make videos and it's like you can't see my skin at all. And it's like, I spent time making the skin, which, on the subject of me making the skin, why is my neck so orange? It's like I got a fish sunburn. And fish can fish get sunburnt? I don't know. But anyway, as I was saying, we didn't do the podcast today. I have no idea what to actually talk about. Shall we do the podcast? I think I'm like honestly a bit too delirious. Hang on, let's do the podcast. Okay. Watch this. Okay. Hello and welcome to another episode of the podcast. Here I have my co-host, who still doesn't have a name. I don't think I'd ever start a podcast. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Anyway. I'm really trying to think of a topic right now, and it's really not working out. Give me a minute. And I will think of a podcast topic. Now I'm out. I was literally, last time that I was doing the podcast, I was talking about like those like Minecraft civilization things, and that's like as far as I ever got, and I like don't know what to talk about. Give me a minute. I'll think of something. Parrots. You know that like cockatoos, which is like a common like just bird in Australia, like a very beautiful bird. They're very talky. They have like the intelligence of like toddlers, right? And they're crazy. And if you like, people like just get them as like a fun little pet. And then cockatoos live till like 90, and like your cockatoo will outlive you most likely in captivity if you take care of it. And they have like crazy things, and people just get them as like fun pets, and then it's like you're gonna have to will this to someone. Like this bird is precious. But anyway, that's my thing that's so crazy. They're so they used to show up. I grew up in like quite far into the like rural country of Australia, and you would get these big cockatoos that would just like hang out and they'd just be like, what's up? And you would be like, what do I do with like this like flying toddler? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Anyway, that is the podcast for today with me and my co-host, who doesn't have a name. Looks like Blue from, I don't remember what it's called, but the bird movie. I'm not going to call him Blue though, because that seems unoriginal. But anyway, with that, I think we've come to the end of today's stream. Now, right now, because life is busy, streaming is not too common of an activity, but I hope that the stream will come again very soon, because I would like to stream more. It's very fun. I hope you guys had fun. I hope it was enjoyable. I will do all the things. Thank you guys all for keeping me company, and for all the lovely chats. Probably the most active chat I've ever had. It was very fun. I apologize in advance for the clunky little end we're gonna have right here. But with that, we have come towards the end. Thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for keeping me company. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.